a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. And running with power here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Cincinnati.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
That's straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Right 80.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go. Big 11.
Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
And it brings up third down.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion goes the tight end.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Burrow will throw. That is caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was taken down.
2nd and goal from the 6 this
It's a
time.
loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Second down and goal. Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Milton. He'll buy some time right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
Warriors, 70.
Here's Milton now to throw. Steps away. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
To throw, it's Milton. And Walker has it. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Track 60, track him 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, right?
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Side. Right 80. Side.
From the gun, a give to Brown. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. They'll give him 40 yards there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It's straight. 11. Side. 180. 180. 12. 12. 12.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Michael Pittman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Milton. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now Milton. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Viking, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
19 tight. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Milton. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
70, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To throw is Milton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are back within a score. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. It was 14. Ravens 7.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Can. Sahas. 11. Sahas.
Here's Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by All. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
1-1, ready?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Micah Parsons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11, 11, 11. Right, 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
3rd down, here's Brown. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From 28 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
On the set.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go check. Go check.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because So far, their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Okay, break.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19.
2nd and 2. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Burrow changing things up here. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bengals first down.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
It's now 4th down.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This is 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Milton. An ill-advised throw down, it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
18, pioneer. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
To throw, it's Milton. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw again. And this complete to Mitchell. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Gun. 12. Ready. Let's stop.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35.
First down, Bengals.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, he's caught Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Cincinnati.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On one, right?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. They're going right back to Pittman. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
And it's third down.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They struggle to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth.
11 MT, 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Damone Clark. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Here's Milton. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that, street. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Omaha.
Now Milton. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, break. Break. Lightning, 18. Undercrush. 19, Lion. 18, Pioneer. Scope.
Throwing is Milton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Amuakin. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into it as well. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. Burrow will throw. Open man right side is Rice. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Another try, second and 10 now.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
180. Wait, hot. 11. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Micah Parsons in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Burrow. That is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And that makes them now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Second and 6.
Ready. Hawk 70.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Trap 60, trap 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right back to Mitchell here. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 31, Bengals 17.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
11 comments.
Throwing, Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow. That one caught by Rice.
Here we go. Gotta go score.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Now Burrow. Finding Pittman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. A short throw there, pulled in by all. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now he's forced out right. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now 1st and goal. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Cougar 19. Ready.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Ravens, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.